All right, man. So the Pistons bring in Draymond Green. Now, apparently, Draymond Green is saying that he wants a maximum contract from the Golden State Warriors. Now, it don't mean that he deserve it, and don't mean he won't get it somewhere. But I mean, within reason, I think he could be somebody that the Pistons could utilize. If we being real, let's talk about thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit on notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video, right? So it reportedly wants a max contract from the Golden State Warriors. Now, Draymond has 1 year left. 2 years left. The last year in this deal next year is a player option. He can opt out, and they literally can lose him for nothing, which the Warriors can afford to lose him for nothing. They did a great job of drafting. Um, did a wonderful job of drafting. Kuminga, Moody, Wiseman. I mean, they got some guys, Jordan Poole back there, so they got a really good core back there, right? Really good core. So I mean, um, yeah. So he could be let go. I mean, they could let go of Clay too to infuse the next generation into the team. So who knows? But I think they're running back next year. Draymond might end up being a free agent next year. So, the Pistons have a void at the Ford Field. I mean, next year you have Michigan Flint native, Kyle Kuzma coming out. You have a guy like Kristaps Porzingis coming out. So you have some options. Draymond could be a free agent next year too. So, the Pistons, they don't. I mean, they can have a round robin tournament, for the open position this year between Livers, Stewart, whoever else they're gonna put up there. They're gonna put Bagley, whoever in that scenario for that position. If it's Kevin Knox when he officially signed in that position, but you got an opportunity. I mean, at Draymond Green, I mean, for the right price, maybe you don't go 5 years. Maybe you said we give 2 year max deal or something like that. 2 years. You need that veteran presence. Him at the 4. I mean, the only issue you run into is that we got enough facilitators. But that's what he do best is facilitate. But somebody who haven't averaged 8 points a game since 2018, 17, it's gonna be hard pressed to find ways to give him a max contract. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think if he do get it, it's gonna be from a team like Detroit, Orlando, Houston, or maybe a team that maybe on the cusp, with a sign and trade, like Memphis or Boston, maybe. But in my opinion, if he get anywhere close to that type of money, it'd be somewhere from like Detroit, Orlando, or Houston, teams that's on the come up and that need that veteran presence to get them to kick in the high side or give them that experience to get them over the hump. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it'll be. That's what I think it'll be, and I think it'll be interesting defensively. He's 32 years old, so you give him on the 5 year, 160-something million max contract. That's a lot. He'll be 37 years old, 38 years old at the end of that contract, whatever it may be. So he'll be 38 years old at the end of that contract. So I mean, you can't really afford it, and that's one of the reasons why people don't really want to sell the house for Kevin Durant. Sometimes it don't make no sense. Be old as hell, maybe 3 year deal at the most for Draymond. But his defense, his leadership is, it'll be good for the Pistons. Plugging right on in. Got to open it at that position. I mean, if it's a sign and trade, we were talking about they potentially could dump Wiggins here. Won't be mad at that neither. But Draymond coming back home, you already probably, the ticket sales are probably already up. Draymond coming back home, like I said before, bringing that championship pedigree, championship leadership, but at the right price. Then you might be probably moving on from Sadiq Bey anyway if you don't have a better season next year because he can't pay him if he ain't balling. He can't give him $20 million if he ain't balling, which I expect him to ball next year. But maybe it's on a 2-year deal. Get some of that leadership that rub off on the young guys. But I'm not opposed to it. But I'm not about to max him out 5 years. But he is valuable. He know what it take to win. He know how to amp players up. Vocal leader. Also can help Cade in that department. Continue to help Cade in that department. So I think people like, yeah. I think people like it, not just because you know, not just because he coming home, but we need that. We need that. We really do. We really need that. So I mean, but yeah, his defense, would be good for us. But more than likely they're not gonna let him walk for nothing. It'll probably be a sign and trade. But it kind of be an end of an era. But Klay Thompson could be on his way out too. Real talk. Klay Thompson could be on his way out too. He could be on his way out too. So I mean, let's be real. He could be on his way out too. So, but I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it though, at all. I wouldn't be opposed. I like Draymond being here, good defense. The points kind of bother you, but you just getting them for the defense, a little bit for the facilitation, a little bit for the versatility. But he move on. It's kind of an end of an era. It's kind of like Rick Mahorn, like he's taking Rick Mahorn off the Pistons. I think that's kind of what it kind of would be like. But yeah, if you can sign them, they have some money next year. If you can sign them, you can sign them off. If you can sign him off free agency and not give up nothing, why not? Why not? But if he talking about the 5 years, $170 million almost, nah, I can't. We can't. You can't do that. He knows it's his last big contract. You can't do that. Sorry. I can't do nothing for you, man. We can't do that. But nobody paying him that type of money. Maybe they pay him that in 2 years, maybe 3 years at the most. I think 2 years. That's it. You know, he really gonna lead the Bay Area? He probably will. He got 4 championships, and then probably gonna start talking shit about Golden State. Start spilling the beans on what Steph Curry don't do well, or what Steph Curry don't like, or what him and Aisha going through. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't never know what you're gonna get. It's gonna be entertainment though, but we love to have his leadership. You love to have his leadership in the locker room. That's what I can say. We gotta avoid at the 4. I mean, you're gonna have some options unless I wouldn't mind Kristaps Porzingis. He just get injured too much, and Kyle Kuzma don't shoot it good enough. Like I thought he did. He don't shoot it good enough, and then he don't play no defense neither. At least Porzingis give you a presence at the rim. Him and Jalen Durham be nice together. But Porzingis need to stay healthy. Don't like he lift no weights. Ball players don't believe in lifting weights, but most of them need to lift weights. If we being honest, most of them need to lift weights. I would entertain Porzingis. That's my opinion. Now, people might not agree with me, and I feel y'all. I ain't saying this my greatest take in history, but I would entertain Porzingis. I just like the possibility. I just like the possibility. That's just my opinion on it. Or Anthony Edwards say he the best rim defender he played against. So we need some of that too. He can stretch it and go to the floor, but he's just always injured though, bro. I don't know what he be doing in the off season. But yeah, I take Draymond 2 years, max him out. Hell yeah. Or close to max maybe. We could do that. You know, that's all about corrupt weekend. Freak if you want to. Come on, man. We can do it, but let me know what you girls and guys think about it. Um, about bringing Draymond in, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate you girls and guys supporting me over there. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, entertainment. Right on YouTube, Goodfella Sports TV, Goodfella TV. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.